I just think the Footprints in the Sand Foundation is just an amazing group of people.
They came along when I needed them, and they've stuck by me.
I don't really think of it as a foundation. To me, they seem more like my friends and family. You know, they've taken care of so much for me.
And when your community comes together, when people that you don't even know come out of the woodwork to help you, all it does is just give you such peace, and it calms you down, and you feel, you just feel a warm feeling.
To see a child in pain, to see a child in tears, breaks my heart. If the foundation, and if I in particular, can help put a smile on a child's face, or the tears get wiped away, it would mean that I had just a wonderful day.
It's been hard for all of them because they were young when they lost their father. And then I got sick shortly after that with some kind of a cancer, and they almost lost 2 parents within a couple of months. When my husband passed away, I was required to get health insurance on my own. Everybody needs health insurance in this world. 3 kids, there's always something with kids. They get injured. You need health insurance to see physicians. It's a big thing in this country, and people who don't have health insurance are in a lot of trouble. Footprints help me out with my finances, so I don't have to worry about the health insurance. We have that covered. Duckies. I just can't believe I'm so lucky. I'm so fortunate to have that connection. That came out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it, and someone just hooked us together. I couldn't ask for them to do any more for me, really. They've done a lot.
Each person, each family has their own story. Each one is just as bad as the next.
I got this call this morning.
And what makes us unique is that we actually become part of that family. We don't disclose families' names. We don't let people know who we're helping. That's between us and the family.
Yeah, there's many cases that does happen.
Yeah.
And we just have to find out what stage he's in.
Right.
To know how much longer he has.
And we work very closely with therapists to help the families, including the children, get through or work through their grieving process.
They have these 2 little boys.
And to know that you can turn to someone and cry, or someone you can just talk to, or
Maybe we can get them to some summer camps.
someone you can just go have a cup of coffee with, someone who can give you hope to get through the day, is what's very, very important, and something that we spend a lot of time on at the foundation.
My liver was within days of shutting down completely, and I would have been either deceased or in a coma. And so from there, you know, I needed to have a liver transplant. And after the surgery, the foundation was there. They covered my insurance, everything, not just my medication. Anything I needed to get out, they were there. You know, they made sure I was good. About a month later, I became sick again. And I went back into the hospital for another, I think it was 3 weeks. And I had to get a nurse to come to my house. And without the foundation, that would have been impossible. I didn't know anything about them. You know, they didn't know me, and from day one, they took care of me. When I went into the hospital, at first I was worried about, like, when I get out, how am I going to be able to handle all the bills and everything. I needed a home nurse. I needed a lot of care, a lot of attention. And thanks to the foundation, I got what I needed. Look at me today. You know, even though when my time is done with the foundation, I'm still going to keep in contact and see if there's anything I can help them out with. I feel like I owe them a lot, and I know I'm never going to be able to fully repay them for everything they've done for me, but if they ever need me for anything, it doesn't matter if it's 10 years, 10 minutes, whatever, they can call me and I'll be here, and however long it's going to take me to get here, but it'll be quick, I'll tell you that one.
One of the most important aspects of the foundation is that we don't have administrative expenses. So when $1 comes in, roughly $1 goes back out toward the grant pool.
When I remarried and my husband got sick, Footprints was really my guardian angel because they guided me, like I said, every step of the way, and I never once felt alone like I did the first time. The foundation helped me right off the bat with which was the most important things that I needed at the time, medical insurance, going over a will. Because I know, because I guess of what I've been through before and how hard it was, and having to do that once, the thought of doing it again was just unbearable. I know I couldn't have done it by myself. And to know that there was somebody there that I could ask a question that I couldn't go to my husband for anymore. So it was hard for me to know what to do with a lot of things, but I could always call somebody and say, help, I got this bill and I don't know what to do, or what does this tax bill mean, or... So the guidance, I think, was huge for me. They're still there for me. The foundation is still there for me. They actually helped me to get on my feet and starting my own business. I worked in the field over 25 years, I guess, do some photography at home. When I mentioned it to Bill Villafranco and the foundation, he said, you know, let's talk about it. If this is something you really want to do, let's make it work. And through him, his help, we were able to get the financing that we needed. It has been a dream for a long time. Yeah. Group hug. Group hug.
So we like to make sure that our grants and our work are geared toward the children. From anything from counseling to extra school homework to anything you can think of, guitar lessons to help them gain confidence again. Anything we can do to help the child.
CJ was riding his bike and he got hit by a young driver. When he got to pediatric ICU after being in the trauma center for 12 hours, he was in a coma for 50 days.
We started Footprints in the Sand family of funds so that someone can have their own foundation within our foundation. People can make donations to Footprints in the Sand, care of the XYZ Family Fund.
Without Footprints, channeling all the money that these people are donating and all the fundraising, I wouldn't have it in one spot. I wouldn't know where to go to, and I also wouldn't know all the other people that are contributing to this fund.
So it's the financial support, but it's also the emotional support that we bring. We have an understanding of what these families are going through while they're going through it.
If you're by yourself in a traumatic situation, it can lead to despair and it can lead to lost hope. And I've never had that, because they've given me that hope and they've also given me that peace of mind.
It's a great foundation. I wish there was more of them, and I wish, you know, I only wish that they could help more people.
That hope that people continue to support them. They've done so much wonderful work for so many people.
I just think the Footprints in the Sand Foundation is just an amazing group of people. I mean, from Bill and Amory Villafranco to every board member and every volunteer and everybody that helps. They're just all angels. And I just hope that one day I can give back just a little bit of what they've done for us.
In this day and age, everybody needs a little helping hand.
You know, I thank God every night for this foundation, because without it, I don't know where I would be right now. I honestly don't know where I would be.
I would like to thank my family, my wife, my daughters Amanda, Emily, Abby, and Molly, who have allowed me and given up so much of our family time together to pursue this dream. From missed soccer games, to missed family dinners, to even vacations being cut in half because of me having to fly home to visit with a family, or the constant phone calls in the evenings, or the middle of the night, or the weekends. They have just been so supportive of this dream that I have, and I'd like to thank them.